Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to an episode of Life with Marian and Joe. And in today's episode, I'm going to be continuing my fall 2024 series. This is part 3 in this series. I'm working in the dining room right now. I did the China hutch in here, and I did a centerpiece, an over-the-top fall centerpiece for the dining room table. And today I'm going to be doing a quick little something on the side. Okay, so the hutch and the table are very much in the fall mode. But I want to put something over on the sidebar over there. Sometimes I go crazy on there. I'm not doing that. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create something that is simple, inexpensive, but has a big impact. At least it does for me. Okay, so let's get started over there on the sidebar. Okay, so here we are by the sidebar over here. And for those of you who know me, you know that a lot of times I go wild over here. I do a lot of stuff on top of the mirror, and I load this whole thing up. But like I said, if you watched any of the other episodes in this full series, I'm trying to keep it simple this year because I need to start Christmas early. I know it sounds absurd, but I need to just keep this stuff up for a month so I can get busy and take my time with what I want to do so that it comes out the way I want. But anyway, I digress. So here we are back at the sideboard. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have these leaf placemats right here. I got these a long time ago in the Dollar Zone, and the room has a lot of orange and greens in it. So I wanted to carry that coloring over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set these leaves up like so. I just have to make sure that they stay on the bar itself and not in the way of what I'm going to put up here, because I don't want it to be teetering on there. So I'm just going to put those there for now until I get the next piece. All right, so I think I like this arrangement for these placemats. There's one facing forward, and then I have one facing each opposite direction. Now I'm going to use this urn right here, and I have a very, very fine sand in here that's going to be able to accept what I'm going to put in here. All right, so I mean, obviously I had this stuff, so I didn't have to buy it. But if you were going to recreate it, use what you have. Here comes the really inexpensive part. I'm going to just use some branches from the yard because they remind me of the fall, right? Leaves fall off the trees, and then you see the branches on the tree. So, and I have so much color going on over there. It needs we need to breathe on this side. So I'm going to put some branches in here right now. I'm going to start with this one right here, and I'm going to sink it into this sand. Okay. Like that. All right, next. Now remember, like I said, these are from the yard. Zero cost. That's the way we like to decorate. Okay, now here's another one, and I'm going to sink it in as deep as I can, because I don't want it moving around. And it needs one more right here, I think. I think I don't like that. Trial and error, right? I think this big part needs to go over here. Okay, so always step back and take a look at what you're doing. Okay, there you go. And then this one, I think, is going to go here. I think. Let me put it in. Let's see how that looks. All right, so in that break in there was a break for me, but it was just a slice for you. I rearranged these 3 more times because they just weren't coming out the way I wanted them to, so you got to play with it. It's as simple as that. Then, because I'm so anal, what I did was I actually tied some floral wire. This is the one I use. I get it in Michael's. and I tied them together so that there's no movement. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some greenery in there that I already have. I'm going to start with green before I do any fall stuff. And I have these right here. They're cedar picks, which is very common here in New Jersey. And I'm going to put one on each side because I like it, you know, hanging down on the side. It gives some dimension to the urn. So there's one right there. And then the other one I'm going to put on this side right here. You gotta really push it in this sand. Okay, so we have these two on each side. Next, I have two of these bushes. This was actually, it came in an arrangement like in a little wicker basket, and it had all crummy looking flowers on here, so I ripped all those flowers off. But the greenery is really good. So I'm gonna stick this one in the front, okay? And I'm gonna put one in the back. Okay, just have to fix those leaves a little bit. And now to add some fall color, I'm just going to use these kind of picks, okay? And these are all inexpensive picks. I mean, they're not from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or anything like that. They're from either the dollar store or the Dollar Zone or something like that, you know? So just gonna put these in to carry the color that's going on in the rest of the room, right? And that's what everybody thinks of as fall, the color leaves. Now, I am not adding any pumpkins to this because I have pumpkins going on the other side of the room, and I don't want the room to get pumpkined out, you know, because we tend to get carried away putting pumpkins everywhere. I'm not saying you, I'm saying me. I do it. I know I do it. But I'm not doing it this year. I am not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay, so we want to make sure that we get even coverage of this. All right. So on each side, I'm going to put one of these. This is a wine glass. I made a tutorial on this. If you check my channel, the all wine glasses into candles for the fall. I painted that out, and I put a green candle on here to bring the green in. So it's not a pumpkin, but it's the idea of a pumpkin. And I'm going to put one on each side. I'm going to go get the other one. Okay. And I'm going to say that that's it. So you want to see the whole dining room all together in one cohesive look? All right, so stay right there, and I'm going to show you the whole dining room. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I really do appreciate it. Leave me a comment. A thumbs up really helps me a lot. And I will be seeing you really soon with my next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.